I've had a couple weeks to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Let's talk about what I liked, didn't like, and my speculation behind this remaster. As a whole, THPS 3 and 4 feels like 1 and 2 in terms of how it plays, and just the overall look as well. And to me, that's a good thing, considering those games are more in line with the original series than THPS HD or THPS 5 ever was. The levels across both games, for the most part, are pretty vibrant compared to their 20-year-old originals, but even the darker levels like Foundry don't feel as dull as they once did, especially with that molten steel glowing the way that it does. The roster of skaters this time around seems like it's damn near double what 1 and 2 had. They've got all the originals, minus Mike V, and of course, Bam is back if you haven't heard the news by now. There's some returning skaters from THPS 1 and 2, like Tyshawn Jones and Leticia Buffoni, and some new faces like Jamie Foy, Yuta Horigome, and Reyes Salil. There's also 5 secret skaters this time around versus the measly 2 from THPS 1 and 2, but it's still a ways off from what the original 3 and 4 had 20 plus years ago. I low-key miss the skate shop employee walking around or being goofy if there was a secret skater chosen. Hell, they could have made him a secret skater in this one. THPS 4 saw the most change with 3 new levels, water park, movie studio, and my personal favorite being pinball. An actual pinball table has a lot of rails and ramps, and I think this was a good choice. The zombie theme and just the little details in the table are really cool. I like to think that the eyeball is an homage to Neversoft. And the fact that you can activate multi-ball and worry about 3 or 4 balls coming at you to ruin your combo is a fun challenge too. You can even hear and see Tony playing if you look up. The career mode for these games works a little bit different compared to the originals and even the 1 and 2 remaster. Your first playthrough has you completing just your base goals. Stuff like collecting the letters to spell skate, finding 5 of whatever, combo and high scores, some sort of trick, and some level specific goal as well. Once you complete every base goal and get every gold in every comp for both games, you unlock pro goals. You're given 5 more goals to complete in each level, and you now have to get a platinum medal in each comp as well. To get a platinum, you just have to do a specific trick over a certain gap or collect some sort of item, all while aiming for first place again. And once that is all done, you finally unlock solo tours. Solo tours combine base and pro goals, requiring you to complete all 15 before a level is considered complete. If you're used to the 2-minute format, trying to complete 15 goals seems like a lot. Thankfully, in 3 and 4, you can extend the timer up to an hour. And I did just that when trying to tie up some loose ends. But I found myself getting through the goals a lot quicker since I've played through both sets at least once at this point. The in-game store has also gotten a huge update as well. From characters, boards, effects, and even clothing, it's an overhaul compared to what 1 and 2 had to offer. In terms of online, it's finally cross-platform, which hopefully will keep players from waiting too long as the game gets older. Free skate's finally available as well, and there's a new mode called Hawk Mode, where players hide the letters HAWK, and then you gotta go find them. Whoever has the highest score after 3 rounds wins. I'm not gonna lie though, I am glad that they got rid of the leveling system in THPS 3 and 4. It just felt kinda in THPS 1 and 2, mainly because unlocking high-level boards or clothes didn't mean much. It makes more sense to have a leveling system in a game like COD where I get a different weapon, something with different attributes that can actually affect how I play. My biggest gripes with THPS 3 and 4 is the fact that the soundtrack is just lacking this time around. I get they can't have everyone from the original, nor did I expect that, but I do think they overlooked some of the staples of the series as well. Like, why the hell wasn't Wish by Alien Ant Farm on here? And after hearing some of these tracks over and over again, I decided to just listen to my playlist on Apple Music instead. The levels have some quirks to them as well, especially with some of them being a lot more vertical this time around, can sometimes make acid drops and spine transfers not always work how I'd like. I know some people are upset about the timed format of THPS 4, along with some of the levels being omitted completely or drastically altered, but as someone that really didn't play THPS 4 growing up, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I do wish photo mode was a little bit more in depth with the options. It feels very bare bones compared to other games out there. I'm glad secret skaters are back, but we gotta keep some of them a secret. They reveal just about every secret skater in some sort of video leading up to the launch. And to me, that just kills the hype of unlocking a new skater. The character customization is basically the exact same from 1+2. Same faces, same hairstyles, and I do have some speculation about THPS 3 and 4. Hear me out though. I think the game was originally supposed to be out way long ago, like 2021 maybe. Or maybe it was originally going to be DLC. For all my Doom fans out there, you'd recognize this armor being from Doom Eternal, not Doom 2016 or Dark Ages. And same with the Revenant model and the Unmaker deck, which is fine, but Eternal came out in March 2020. THPS 1+2 released in September of that same year. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's my guess. Hopefully we do end up with like 1 and 2 fully remastered with the open world storylines. I'm sure they'll have to omit some things because humor has changed in the last 20 years, but we'll see. Have you played THPS 3 and 4 remastered yet? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time.